Hello everyone and welcome back. And this will be a general weekly reading for the sign of Leo for the week of September 19th through the 25th of 2022. And if my throat sounds a little harsh, it's because I'm just getting over COVID. So I apologize for that. And I would also like to thank everyone who has given my channel a thumbs up. And a very special thank you to those of you who have subscribed and left comments. Thank you very much for doing that. It is greatly appreciated. All right, and on that note, Leo, let's see what's in store for you. And the Three of Pentacles. Very nice. Craftsmanship all the way. Very hardworking. People are starting to notice. They come to you for advice. They appreciate what you have to offer. They're seeing what you're worth. They're knowing that, maybe it's time to maybe even give you a little bit more for all your efforts that you bring forth to the table, because you make your jobs look easy, whatever they will be, whether that's raising a family or actually working outside the homes. And the Strength card. All right, so just having to get yourself to step back a little bit. Try not to let your temper get the better of you, so you say something that you might regret. Those impulses sometimes are very hard to curb, but you'll do fine. You have the willpower to do so. Even if you feel like you need to talk to somebody, sometimes it's just easier to step back, bite your tongue until you can figure out the right wording. And the Page of Swords. So yes, most definitely something's going to be being said, some sort of blowout coming at you at the beginning of this week, some sort of disagreement. Now, whether that's in your relationships or your place of work or friendships or even relatives. But, looks like you've had enough, and you're going to finally say, I've had enough. And you're just trying to muster up the proper wording so that you don't totally destroy. And the Knight of Swords. So swift moving, coming in. Now this could be travel. Usually it means travel by air for some. Some sort of unexpected trip. This could be for pleasure or work. And for others, this could be some sort of upheaval in a relationship. Something's starting to cool off. You're starting to see the light that you thought was so brilliant is not so much. And the Queen of Pentacles. So an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This could be your other half, a friend, a relative, somebody you talk to, somebody you feel comfortable with. It's an earth sign. They're very good at, their money, their accounts, their gardening. They like to be comfortable. They're not afraid to work hard to get it. To accomplish it, they're willing to wait. They don't need everything in, right now. But it will happen for them. Maybe this is somebody you're talking to about how to go about accomplishing this for yourself. And the Eight of Cups. So you put a lot of work into something. Now, whether that's a relationship or a job or a friendship. And now you're just wondering, is this worth me keep plugging away at this, or do I just say this is enough and walk away from all of this? So it's quite a decision week for yourself. You're, trying not to get yourself underneath the gun here, but you know you need to make some sort of decision to make yourself happy. You know, maybe you're thinking of walking away from a relationship or a friendship, a home or a business that you even started for yourself, something that you've put a lot of effort into. But you're realizing that, you know, it all comes time that, do you keep putting this effort in? Is it going to, you know, accomplish anything in the future for me? Or do I just keep plugging away at it and eventually it'll make you totally unhappy, and that's not good. So you're thinking of walking away from something here and starting over somewhere else with a fresh thought and fresh eyes. And the Five of Cups, so most definitely upset and moaning over something that you've lost. You know, something you've let go, or perhaps it let go of you. You know, but there's still hope and stuff right behind you, so don't give up. You know, the water's still flowing in. Think the grass is still growing. There's a bridge you can go across to get yourself going in the future. So don't spend too much time there, you know, reminiscing over what it could have, should have been, and get going forward. And the Emperor. So you're thinking about making some sort of commitment to yourself or an endeavor or a relationship in some cases as well. You know, you want things to go a certain way. You know, other ways you're tired and you're just going to tell people, you know, maybe this is at your job, that I don't like how you know, the boss may be giving you a hard time all the time, feel like they're always breathing down your neck, and you're about to say, you know, I'm done. That sort of stuff. And the Eight of Swords. So most definitely feeling held back, being bound, unsure of which way to go, afraid to step outside for fear that you'll make the wrong decision and not be able to, you know, pick it back up. But I think this week you're going to, you know, take the blindfolds off and deal with what you have to, the matters at hand, that you know you have to go forward for your own peace of mind. And the Seven of Pentacles. So most definitely waiting for something to come to fruition, moving forward. You know, you put a lot of effort into something. It's hard to just wait when you've put a lot of effort out there, wondering if it's ever going to grow or if you're going to ever see any, you know, good things out of all the efforts that you're putting in. It's hard to grow patience and wait. And the Five of Rods. So some sort of competition, or feel like you're in a competition. Doesn't necessarily mean so. Maybe you're in competition with yourself, trying to, you know, I need to get that done by the end of the month, that sort of stuff. It doesn't necessarily have to mean that you're in competition at a job. This could be just something in people trying to clean up for the winter in their yard work, that sort of thing. And the Knight of Wands. So fast moving, information coming in. You know, usually it's a little getaway, you know, with some friends or, you know, relatives, that sort of stuff, or just some buddies. Could be your other half. Maybe you're thinking of just taking a drive somewhere just to, you know, unwind after a week of work. And the Ten of Cups. Wow, this is beautiful, because this Ten of Cups has come up in every one of my readings. So, which is beautiful, because that means you're getting along, you're happy, you're content with your life, your home life is going well, you're getting along with everybody, friends, relatives, co-workers, your relationships are going well, you're just content in every demeanor. And in the relationships that you're in are very good ones. You know, they're not phony, which is nice. And the Eight of Pentacles. So hard at work. There's a craftsman. You know, learning something new, or teaching in some cases. I mean, you know, Leos usually are quite used to going to school, and they quite seem to like it. They're very good at it. They're very educated, smart. You don't have to go to school to be educated either. It can be in, somebody taking you under their wing at job and showing you, well, this is this is how I do it, and it might make it easier for you, that sort of thing. So that's another way of being schooled. It doesn't mean that you have to sit in four walls. And the Knight of Pentacles. So some sort of offer coming in for you. Could also be travel for others. Usually it's just a short trip, like maybe a park or, the lake, that sort of thing. Just a little bit of a getaway, which I've seen over here as well. Trying to get away, just trying to relax, unwind, unthink, because you overthink sometimes. We all do. And you just want to stop and get off that merry-go-round for just a little bit. And I think that's what you're planning on doing this week for yourself, just so you can get some clarity. And the High Priestess. So you have some decisions to make, You're going to talk to somebody who knows a lot about a little bit of everything. They're very knowledgeable. They know which way to go. They've been through a lot of things in their life. So, and this could be a relative as well as a family member or just a friend, somebody that that has lots of experiences in lots of different areas. Maybe you're having a talk with them about different things that's going on in your life to make it a little bit easier for you to understand why things are going and turning out the way they are. But it's just, you need somebody to talk to, and you need to get away a little bit this week just to unwind, ease your conscience, your mind, that sort of thing. All right, I am shuffling you an Angel Oracle card. All right. Sorry. I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy and at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. Aw. All right, Leo. You'll be okay. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.